Too late. Boy Scouts didn't turn off cameras in interrogation rooms or make Faustian deals with serial killers. Mitch took a deep breath and instantly regretted it. Beneath the stink of blood lay the tangy decay of death. Panic and desperation pulled at him, but surrendering to either would get Cassia killed. If she wasn't dead already. Mitch turned and kicked in the graffiti-tagged sheet of plywood covering the entrance. It landed with a dull thud, a sound covered by that ear-piercing music. Remember to be prepared for anything. You're the one who needs the reminder, not me. Linda peered past him for a view of the warehouse's dimly lit interior. The stench burned his eyes and scorched a permanent imprint inside his lungs. I've got point. Mitch headed down a hallway strewn with debris and trash, passing empty offices, only to stop short at a dead end. Damn it! This way! Linda was already headed down a branch in the hallway he'd passed. His feet followed in her wake. Where she stepped, he stepped. They had a pattern, a routine. Safety a priority. Mitch fought down the urge to rush in. It had been more than 10 hours since Cassia's abduction. 10 hours she'd spent in here, in this place. Bile rose in his throat. His stomach churned. He swallowed the anger and tightened his grip on his weapon. Is she alive? His shoulder brushed against the wall. His jacket caught, tugged. Mitch spun, trigger finger twitching. The hallway behind them was empty. You okay? Linda's voice barely carried over the din. Yeah. He stared into the darkness, fighting his imagination. Yeah, I'm good. One more turn. One more hallway. The music grew louder, and there was light. Strobing light. At the end of the corridor, Linda stepped to one side, Mitch the other. They glanced in. The main part of the warehouse had been transformed. The cavernous space echoed with the repetitive screeching music. Cold air blew in through the broken windows near the ceiling, but it couldn't blow away the stench of blood and death. A bank of enormous televisions propped up on concrete blocks formed a circle about 40 feet around the middle of the space, screens facing inward. Through the gaps in the televisions, Mitch saw flashes of black and white movement on screen, like old film caught in a stuttering loop. But inside the circle, he could see shapes. Large boxes, tables, the silhouette of a man moving. Whitaker.